Hello the internet, my name's Laura and welcome back to my channel. Today, I have a little bit of plant mail, and it is special plant mail because it is plant mail that I did not buy for myself. Yes, that's right. So this plant mail, number one, has a bit of a story that comes along with it. So this particular plant mail came from a plant YouTube friend that I have. Planting Memories was one of the first people to ever comment on one of my videos. Back when I started my videos, I was kind of like, I knew that I wasn't going to get followers or subscribers or any of that kind of stuff like super early, because I was just like, I'm just going to throw this up there because it seems fun and I'm going to see what happens. And one of the first two videos that I put up, Jerry ended up commenting on it, and I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck? And then I went and watched his channel, and he's been around for a lot longer. He had more subscribers. I was like, oh my gosh, why is this guy with like all these subscribers like even bothering with me? You know, like I had like 3 or 4 subscribers at that point, and 2 of those were me and my husband. So anyway, Jerry is a really nice guy, and we chatted back and forth a lot. I would watch his videos, he would watch my videos, we would comment on each other's videos, and I mean, we've just kind of been doing that for as long as I've been around. When did I start? It was like in the fall last year. It's been almost a year. Wow, I've been doing this almost a year. I wonder if I should do some sort of like celebration for my YouTube anniversary. Is that a thing? It probably is a thing. Anyway, Jerry asked me like a week ago or 2 weeks ago if he could send me a plant. Now, Jerry and I have this interesting situation because he is in the UK and I am in the United States. Thus, we cannot ship plants to each other because customs, and it's a thing. And we've also often lamented this fact. And of course, he came up with the idea of, why don't I buy something off Etsy, and then I can have them send it to you in the United States because they will also be in the United States. And I was like, sure, why not? You want to send me something? You go right ahead. And so that is what this is. That being said, I'm going to show this to you. It apparently had a really rough time in the mail. I don't even know what's going on with the Postal Service anymore. But anyway, the package has gotten a little crunchified. Oh, that is my pen. That actually did not come in the mail. So, I don't know. We're gonna open it. We're gonna see how this goes. However, it does say that it comes from the Other Side Nursery. So, and I'm pretty sure that this is not their fault. So, you know, I'm entirely blaming the Postal Service. If we get it open and then like it wasn't packaged well, then that can be their fault. But the fact that the box got crushed is definitely not the fault of the nursery. So let's go ahead and get this open and see if the plant inside has survived. I do have an idea of what when he said he was going to send me something, obviously he wanted it to be a surprise, and I had an idea of what it might have been, and then I watched one of his videos, and then I kind of shifted my idea of what it might have been. So we're going to see if I'm right or not. I might not let you know whether or not we're right. Okay, so what do we got? Open the poor box. Okay, this says please read, but that will probably... Oh, there's actually 2 plants in here. Okay, and they have them tied down, so... And neither of them was in this corner that got crushed. See, the corner that got crushed. So, we're lucky. Alright, but yes, they've got them taped in here, so that's nice. Let's go for the one in the back first. Though I am now pretty sure that it was not my first idea. Oh, wow, okay. Yes. So the Other Side Nursery has done a good job of packing this up. This is looking very, very nice. Yes, it's looking the nice that it's annoying to get open because there's too much packing. forward, cut. Oh. Okay, so now I know what this is. You're so sweet. You got me a baby Birkin. It's been on my wish list for a while, and they're not particularly expensive, which is good, because I was hoping that he was not going to spend like a super lot or whatever, but I just wasn't really finding an excuse to get one for myself, I guess, even though they're really not that expensive, but I have been wanting one of these for a long while. That's so pretty. And it's so baby. And it's a philodendron, so it will be easy to care for. That is also an awesome, awesome thing. Oh, wow. Yeah, no, this thing is like, this is packed to the gills. Like, I don't think I'm even gonna try and unwrap the root ball. Well, you know what? So, I'm gonna unwrap the root ball and I'm gonna do another cut because I'm pretty sure they just taped this entire thing, and I don't want you guys to have to sit there and watch me perform surgery. So, cut! Alright, uncut. Alright, so they've got a little bit of dirt in here, obviously, but the roots on this are looking pretty nice. Yeah, nice and healthy. Up, that one got kind of attached to the paper towel. I know, now I'm making a mess, but that's okay. It's inside the box, it's fine. No, these roots look good. These roots look good. Okay, so fabulous. That guy looks absolutely perfect. So the fact that the box has been damaged. This, however, was not what I was guessing it would be. Let's see what this other one is. I can almost see through the plastic. I can't really see through the plastic. It's green. Oh, okay, so this one came in, I didn't even realize, that one came bare root, and this one came in a pot, so, I mean, not that that matters, I've got pots. What is this? Oh my gosh, it's a begonia. Okay, I was right about the begonia. Oh, it's so tiny. But it's flowering. Isn't that pretty? Did they send me what type of begonia this is? Because I know that's a Birkin. Oh, Begonia Drigi Glasgow. Okay, so I can look up and see what this is going to look like when it gets bigger, but right now it looks like it's got a really interesting leaf shape, which is a thing that I appreciate. And then we've got white and or silver like dots on it. I think that's the biggest leaf there. Interesting. But yeah, it's looking plenty healthy. It definitely a little bit, no, actually it doesn't really look like it's that much of a beating. I don't know whether these leaves are yellow because they're yellowing or if that's part of the plant. I would imagine that that's not part of the plant, that it's just got a couple of yellowing leaves on it. But the plant itself looks perfectly healthy. Let's get this. Oh, and it really needs to be watered. Yeah, it really needs to be watered. Poor little begonia. Aren't you just the sweetest? I know, we're gonna give you a nice drink. I know you've been in the mail for, I think he said it started shipping last week. So it's been in the mail for a while. The Birkin is still, the Birkin soil is still wet, but this is definitely not. Oh my gosh, that's just, I mean, I'm super happy about the Birkin, but I kind of know what those look like. You know, like I'm excited to see it grow, but this one I'm always interested in getting new begonias with interesting, especially with interesting shaped leaves. Okay, I'm gonna water it. This is me watering it. Watering it. Do, 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 do. I only have a little bit of water left in there. All right. But it's plenty because it is a small plant. We're gonna leave that set for a little bit so that it kind of soaks up that moisture. All right. And I'm going to have find a pot of the right size for the Birkin. Okay. So I do not have any fancy pots of this size, but that's fine. This will work just well enough. Bend. All right, my typical mix as opposed to my succulent mix. Well, I guess I have to stick the root ball in there somehow. There you go, Mr. Birkin. Interesting. All right. Oh yeah, that's going to be the perfect size for you. All right, let's move that over here so you can see. Nope, in the middle. You have to be centered. Centered. Okay. Aren't you looking adorable in that pot? You are looking adorable in that pot. Okay. And then, yeah, I know some of this dirt is actually still wet because it was wet inside the container or inside the packaging. So I cannot just easily brush off all the dirt like I normally do. I'll have to wait until it dries a little bit. But isn't that just the cutest? Oh, I can't wait for it to start putting out more leaves. It's got some, I've never noticed this, but it's not like I've looked at Birkins all that closely. It's actually got some like red lines along the edges of the stems there. I've never noticed that before. I know that these are grown from, I recently found out that these are grown from Philodendron rojo congos, and that plant stem is red, so maybe it's like left over from that. I don't know. Okay, that way, down here. So the Other Side Nursery has also gifted me with this tiny little Triceratops toy thing. I don't know what it's supposed to do except be adorable. Like, it looks like one of those things where, like, if you put it in water, it'll grow and get really big. But it might just be, like, a little plastic toy. I wonder if I should let him live on the Birkin. He can pretend that he's a little dinosaur in a huge plant. And then the first time I water it, we will find out whether or not it is one of those ones that grows. Okay, so that, we've got that, and we've got the little begonia. You guys see those? Yeah, get them centered on camera. All right, so Philodendron Birkin, beautiful. Begonia Dragi Glasgow. Really, really interested in this guy. I'm going to look up pictures. Oh, you know what? I will even insert a picture of what I have found for what this guy is going to look like when he has gotten bigger. It's amazing that he's blooming already, though. That's really cool. Okay, so the Other Side Nursery, I think, has done a wonderful job. Despite the fact that the poor little box got crushed, I have ended up with two really healthy-looking plants. Oh, this one says, before you unpack, please read. Oopsies! I know, I've unpacked enough of these. It basically says don't forcefully rip the packaging off of the plant, you know, because you will demise something. But I think I'm like a plant mail expert now. Plant mail expert. I've opened enough plant mail that I kind of know how it goes. Okay, so here we go. Philodendron Birkin. So here we go. These are my beautiful plants that Planting Memories has sent to me as a thank you. And I'm absolutely going to reciprocate. But like I said, I'm waiting until I find the right thing. Apparently going on Etsy and sending to another country is annoying because you have to be like, but I want shops in the UK that ship to UK addresses, and you have to reset that option every time you do a search. So, yes, it's a little bit of annoying, but that's all right. We'll figure it out. And now that he has a begonia griffin, I mean, what else is there? It'd be really nice to be able to find a begonia breakdance for him. But apparently those don't exist in the Britain, so that's just kind of a shame. But anyway, that is my plant unboxing. If you like this video, go ahead and like this video. If you would like to subscribe and see other plants, like these in the background. And thank you, Jerry, for going through Etsy and finding these beautiful plants for me. I am very, very excited about both of them. And thank everybody else for watching. You guys get to be involved too. And I will see you guys all in the next video. Okay, bye-bye.